Everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. And today is a bonus layout. Yay! Oh, that was a quick intro. That is my new little kitten. Her name is Naomi. She is about 3 months old and she is a busy one. Yes, she is. She's going to show up several times. I'm trying to teach her. She thought she would help me scrap, I guess. Well, I am going to use all those strips of paper. For the bonus, I want to use up as much of the paper that I had left over as I could. So I just cut them in strips and they're different widths, they're different lengths. And I thought, well, I could put it on just plain white cardstock, but then it was looking kind of plain. So I decided, well, let me just go ahead and do some mixed media. And you know how it is, you just kind of play and you let it go, and it's like you're not going to see hardly anything when this is all done, but that's okay because it's all about the process. It's all about having fun. So the green color that I put down, it is a colorings by Shimmers. It's Oh Say Can You See? And then the blue is kind of a dark blue. It is Mama Sings the Blues, and that's also a colorings. The pink is another colorings, and it is called Pink Stiletto. And the last one is Mustard Seed, and it's actually a Vibes. I couldn't get it to spray out, and I know you guys are probably freaking when you saw me pour it on that piece of whatever clear, I don't know which packaging. Um, but I didn't do very much. It looked like I was doing a lot, but I was really trying to be very careful about just doing a little bit, and then you can barely see it. It's all good. It is all good. Wanted to have a little bit of a background, so I have some cardstock that a friend gave me of all these solid colors. I might as well use them. So I just trimmed down that page that I'd done the mixed media, which I did not use any gesso on. I just, and that's how it was able to actually dry pretty quick is, oh, you know what? Let me take that back. I did do gesso on it, but I had put gesso on, I probably did 10 or 15 sheets of cardstock a year or so ago. And I've just had them in my stash whenever I wanted to do mixed media, be ready. So it did have gesso on it. I just didn't do it the day that I did the video. So I'm laying everything out, wanting to make sure I have a little bit of balance. I like that blue, but I didn't have very much of it left. And I wanted to have it in 3 places. You are going to be able to see it pretty good because my photo is pretty small. It is a little wallet size, and it is a picture of my daughter's keys to her apartment, which she's pretty excited because that is the first time she's ever had an apartment on her own. So, and I'm also very, very proud of her. Well, one thing that is missing, and you know me if you've been watching my videos, is I like a little black in my on my page. It doesn't have anything yet, but it will. Don't worry. Uh, but let me tell you, when you do strips like this, the way that I'm gluing them down is the way that I recommend it. They may not be like exactly straight, but it's okay. For all practical purposes, it is straight enough. And I'm just layering one on top of the other. As you can tell, there's really not a rhyme or reason. I even have a couple yellows together. It's all good. It's all good. Whatever is pleasing to your eye, just go with it. The reason why I'm needing to use the wet glue is because I did use gesso. Now, if I didn't use it, then I could have just used my ATG gun, but that adhesive does not stick to gesso at all. So you do need to have some sort of wet glue. I just use the Scotch Quick Dry. Other people, use like a Tombow wet glue, and that works just as well too. It's just I just so happen to have that in that little, um, needle nose nozzle, whatever it's called. So here I go, pulling out the black, and I'm taking that piece that was there, and I'm very, very thin slices of paper, and I'm just putting it just as part of the layers, and I think I'm going to do 4. 3, wasn't enough. I needed to have one more piece. Didn't feel like it was balanced right. And then I'm going to also use black as a mat behind my photo. Can't forget to glue those down. This went together pretty quick. There wasn't a lot of embellishments. I didn't have a lot left over. So I pretty much just went to that sticker book, that awesome sticker book by Maggie Holmes. It was just full of so many things. Oh, hey, I wanted to mention that somebody had said to me that they thought that I had used temporary adhesive or something that repositional adhesive in my ATG gun. I do not. I just get lucky. I get lucky a lot. So I want to tell you that if you don't like slap it down real hard, sometimes you can reposition it without it tearing. It doesn't always happen, but it happens enough for me that I feel like, yeah, I can do this, but it doesn't happen all the time. So those stickers, the blue one says remember, the yellow one says this day, and then underneath it, that black, it says today. You could probably read that pretty good. And then this is also a sticker. It's just like a little label. And I love that little bird. It's so cute. It has a little pink cheeks. And I was looking at that last fringed bow. I think that's what I decided to call it. I can't remember what I was going to call it. Yeah, but this works, this sticker. Remember, I was going to use that on another layout this month. And then that I just laid down are those little frames that were on this paper that was by Paige Evans that I had in my kit. Now, what I did is I went ahead and trimmed them all out, but that was the only one I think I used this whole month. Now, those little plus signs that I'm putting down, they're on vellum, and they are perfect because it's just a little bit of black, and it's going to help me know where to put my sequins. So I know they look kind of scattered right now, but once I get my sequins on there, everything kind of balances out. You'll be able to see that in the still shots. Now the one that I just put down, it says my happy place. That's on the blue at the bottom right-hand corner, or it doesn't stay there. And that hashtag smile, yep, it's going to live right there. I'm just trying to get as many things as I can. Here's another black element. It says thank goodness. So it says, oh yes, and then thank goodness. Hallelujah. You guys remember what it was like to move into your first place? Oh, it just feels wonderful. So here are the thickers. These are called Vicky. And I love them because they're tall and thin, but you have to add glue to make them stick. But I'm just looking at placement right now, and where I'm putting this it's not going to stay there. So I'm getting all the words, all the letters together for my first place. Doing okay, but I really don't like where it is. So I move it down, and it's going to stay down here in this bottom corner. But, I wanted to have the word finally because she has been so anxious about moving into this place. And I think I'm doing great. I'm finding all the letters. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? The first letter that I run out of is an L. It just totally blew me away. I thought it would have been a T, an S, a vowel. No, it was an L. So I had to go out and get my other pack and get another L. Oh my gosh. I found that to be funny. I got several packs of sequins. I love having the variety, the different colors, the different sizes. I really like the bigger, they're clear. I think they're 10 millimeter size. Absolutely love those. I have some pink ones as well. Well, you'll be able to see in the close-ups, there's a little bit of every color that is in there, except for the dark blue. I don't think I put any dark blue sequins on, but that's okay. You know what? I think that it's such a nice balance. I didn't really need it. There are still shots at the end. Make sure you check out the other ladies. If you haven't already watched them for the month, I know we should all have our videos up, and I will be having um, a recap. I'll have that on tomorrow, I believe. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.